Once a shimmering pink spectacle and a haven for thousands of flamingos, South Africa's Kamfers Dam now sits silent and green, with not a bird in sight. Toxic sewage has poisoned one of Africa's last remaining flamingo breeding grounds, pushing a near-threatened species closer to extinction. Here's our report on a man-made environmental crisis that is draining the life out of a natural wonder.
Until recently, Kamfers Dam in South Africa was a rare ecological jewel. The man-made lake on the outskirts of Kimberley had become one of just 4 breeding sites in Africa for the lesser flamingo. It's an elegant, near-threatened bird known for its vivid pink feathers and synchronized nesting rituals. But today, the flamingos are gone. Years of untreated sewage have turned the once thriving dam into a bubbling, foul-smelling pool of sludge. With toxic water conditions driving the birds away, Kamfers Dam has lost its avian residents, and the continent has lost yet another vital breeding ground.
So if there's no food available and the conditions are not ideal for them to breed, and they cannot build their turrets and the young cannot feed, they will definitely not breed at Kamfers Dam. At the last time we counted at Kamfers Dam was at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, and there was about 71,000 lesser flamingos at Kamfers Dam.
The collapse of Kamfers Dam comes at a time when South Africa's wastewater infrastructure is failing nationwide. Fewer than a third of municipal sewage works are operational. Many, like Kimberley's plant, have been crippled by theft and lack of maintenance. For Brenda Booth, who owns the farmland surrounding the dam, the decline is heartbreaking.
It was actually a remarkable achievement. There was no breeding here, and the breeding island started the breeding, and they loved the area, and there were more and more birds and more breeding. So it's very depressing right now.
Last month, Booth won a court case forcing the municipality to take action. But the clock is ticking. Conservationists warn that the loss of Kamfers Dam as a breeding ground could push the lesser flamingo further towards extinction. The International Union for Conservation of Nature is already reviewing plans to upgrade the bird's threat level from near-threatened to vulnerable. Globally, the lesser flamingo population is estimated at 2 to 3 million. The majority of them are concentrated in East and Southern Africa. However, they are picky breeders. These birds require large, shallow soda or alkaline lakes, rich in spirulina algae and far from disturbance. Now, only 3 such breeding sites remain across Africa, with 3 more in India.
Essentially, their habitats are degrading. It's one of the biggest threats to the lesser flamingo. And the most important in this case is actually Kamfers Dam, which is the critical breeding site for the flamingos in the region. So because we've lost this breeding site, the numbers of the recruitment of flamingos is now declining in the region.
This isn't just an ecological disaster, it's an economic one too. Flamingos have long drawn tourists to Kimberley, providing a boost to local businesses.
We are quite concerned. We know that flamingos attract tourists to Kimberley, and that one way of improving the economy and the jobs. So that is why this matter is urgent for us, very urgent in fact. So because it has a ripple effect on the economy of this city, and it's something that we have to deal with. But also, not only about the economy, it's also about the environment itself.
For now, South Africa's only flamingo breeding ground remains eerily silent. The pink spectacle that once graced Kamfers Dam has faded, perhaps for good.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English, $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaiju.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.